Hey guys, this is Zetu, MMOgraphia. I had this idea to come back to build I was trying 2 years ago and it didn't work well. Now, after so many changes in the game, this build is finally working. It's not bugged and clunky anymore, so I really have to share this one with you. I've been testing it already from last week and I managed to easily get above 200 corruption without any special gear. So I believe this will be good starter for all newcomers. So let's go through it. This is Druid Lightning True Autobomber. Why True Autobomber? Cause it don't need any numlock trick or macros to make it work. As you can see on my build linked below, my gear is really bad. At this moment I'm still able to pull off decent DPS and do all the content. What I have to say at beginning is that this build is not a boss killer. Sure, you can kill them all, but it needs some good positioning and learn the idea what comes from playing this build. We will be constantly running using our rampage and everything around will get hits from lightnings. And that's it. As you can see on the video, it's funny and really lazy playstyle, like true Autobomber. So without wasting time anymore, let's go through our passive trees. So first, we are going to put 20 points in our primalist skill tree. Basically, we want to get fast as possible to our druid passive tree. We're gonna put 5 points over here to get some health and minion health. Then natural attunement. For attunement we are going to stacking it up to 60, we are going to need it later. 1 point over here to increase spell damage. And rest of the points for increased health and health restored. Now when we have 20 points in the primalist, we can go through to our druid passive. We want to get as fast as possible to the end of the tree to make it the build works, so we put 5 points over here for endurance and armor, also extra minion armor. Basically nothing more to say about it. Then health and mana, and also mana or rage cost as health on spellcast. This is necessary, we are going to use that. Then 7 points in increased damage. Basically at beginning we start with 5 points only to get elemental penetration. Then we take attunement, strength, and for 5 points we're gonna get all attributes +1. And we're going through to the increased damage while transformed. This is basically very good perk for us, a huge DPS boost. On every item, we're gonna use it when we find it. Then we go through to the next point. This is Rancor. It will give us no rage decoy out of the combat. That means when we are not in the combat, we're not gonna go out of the bear form. Then increase crit and health leech on crit. We're gonna crit a lot, so basically we're gonna heal from it. Then 1 point over here to minion damage, only to get through to the next passive, limited to 1 companion, and basically this gonna boost our companion a lot. Then this is most important one. We want 8 points over here to get rage gain on crit. Because of that we are not going to go out of the rage and we're not gonna lose the bear form. This is really important one, we want that fast as possible. And at the end we are going to use hide skin for better survey. We're gonna get endurance threshold and health. We also take points over here. It's extra attunement. As I said, we're gonna need 60 of it. And additionally, we're gonna get crit avoidance per 5 points of attunement. This is nice additional for our survey. Now we can go to the Beastmaster. we are going to take Ursin Strength. This is basically +6 strength and additional reduced damage taken from nearby enemies. We are whole time close to the enemies, so while we're gonna get hit, this can save our ass. So next we are going to take Aspect of the Boar when hit and duration on it. And health, companion health, and heal amount on companion ability use. Additionally, damage reduction and increase health regeneration. Now Shaman tree, only to get extra attunement, 8 points, and elemental penetration. And that's it for our passives tree. Now we are going through our abilities. I'm not going to go through the all single perks, I will just mention the most important ones. Everything you can find down below in the link. And also if you have questions about it, just let me know in the comment and I will make it clear for you. So let's go to the Tornado skill. Basically here we want to first get over here, that Tornado will cast lightning at nearby enemies. Then we are taking more range for it and lightning frequency, so they will be hitting more often. Then we are going to the left side, to the to spend some points we are taking longer duration of Tornado, more damage, increased mana cost. Mana cost is not a problem for us. And now Tornado will create Storm Orbs. This is additional damage boost for us. And basically that's most important skills on Tornado. Let's go to the bear form. In the bear form, as the first, we want to get all over here. So we are going Maul and Rampage damage. Then we are taking 2 points in the Armor Shred stacks. Then base crit chance. Then here we are going taking convert our physical to lightning damage. Our whole lightning damage will be scaling with the lightning damage, spell damage, elemental damage. We're not gonna use physical damage anymore. Here it's another our Autobomber enable. So we are casting lightning every time we are going into rampaging. So rampaging is that running skill we are using all time. And rampage has no cooldown. Basically we using that all the time. So yeah, it needs no cooldown. And also we are getting lightning damage while we are rampaging. Then let's go to the Warcry. Warcry, basically it's giving us some passive stats we are going to use. This one is really nice because every time we are using Warcry, this will gonna give us extra stacks of Maelstrom. So let's take a look at Maelstrom. In the Maelstrom, most important one will be over here. So when we have 6 or more stacks, we strike nearby enemies with the lightning. So now I think you are getting it, how it works. Also here we are taking stacks required to cast lightning -3, so now we need only 3 stacks. So every time when we will be rampaging and Warcry will be using automatically, it will give us also 3 Maelstrom stacks so we can cast our lightnings. And basically more target get hit by lightning, and then we are going over here. So Maelstrom will deal more damage, less mana, haste, and frenzy. That's it. This is what we need to make it build works. All other ones are additionally, you can experiment with it. Minion, this is only our 1 minion. This is of course Spriggan. Basically nothing strange about it, it's everything like usual for every build using spring gun. And that's it for our skills. Let's take a look on the item. There is not much to say. Basically, these gloves are really good because they are casting fire tornado at the enemies when we fight. So as you know, we are using tornadoes, so yeah, that one is really good and it's really easy to drop. You can get it from ending of the storm. And most importantly is the staff. We want 200 dragon staff because it's giving us +1 level to all elemental skills. As you see, mine is not so good. I'm still gonna farm to get a better one, but kind of that one is enough to kill everything and play how I play. What else we are going to need is basically those items are not needed. I'm using them because I got them. Let's take a look on the idols. We want idol with the increased spell damage while transformed. We are transformed all the time, so we're gonna use it. That one is not so good for me. Basically, I took it only because of lightning damage on it. And here again, I have spell damage while transformed. Basically, this one is also pretty good. It's chance to cast Maelstrom every 5 seconds. Every stack of Maelstrom is good for us. And basically that's it for that build. You can play with it, experiment with different items, you can min-max this. If you get more elemental damage, spell damage, you will increase your DPS a lot. I'm gonna leave you with some gameplay and also some kill on bosses. Just let me know what you think about it, how it's going for you to playing with this awesome build. And good luck, have fun. Thanks.